We all Edo Japanned up. Here's your beautiful Katamari reroll screenshot. There you go. With what looks like to me TMK prints down there at the bottom. Looks like Touch My Katamari shading. I realized that I had downloaded but didn't install the new Drive update. I did that while while the music was playing. Oh, whoops. Still got the Elgato open from Yoshi's Island. Yeah. So I haven't listened to these at all. I saw that somebody already ripped them, which is good. I'll probably download those, throw them in the music. I still haven't downloaded or purchased, if there is a way to, the Denonbu Katamari Respect songs. I don't know if those are actually available anywhere other than streaming, but I mean, like, you know, other than the first DLC or Rolling Live, but you get what I mean. An official way to purchase the music on its own. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of the Denonbu remixes, but I like them a good bit. I think it's fine. I should probably plug my controller in, that might help. It's just taken like 8 years for it to load the game because of Drive. Does it do this every time? I haven't opened the game since the first time I played Drive, and obviously I just updated it, so it's like, you know, gotta do that again. The Dance Dance remixes were poop from a butt, but the Neo remixes are fucking delicious. You say everything good is poop from a butt, so I can't trust you. I gotta look for myself. Is Smith McGraw's meets Crown made of real gold? No, absolutely not. It's like some paper mache or some shit. Originally my idea was gonna be that it was gonna be like a very obvious like taped cardboard tube. I'm still Nick Bro. And the following to your presence: DJ Cap, DJ Sunglasses, DJ Hoodie. There is a new Katamari in the Change Katamari menu. Added the following to your music gallery: Katamari Damacy Series Neo Remixes. Added the following to your presence: Harmonica, etc. 10 items. Is it a Burger King crown? No, I'm not racist. Get it? Because there's that one shed. What a joke. There was a guy who was like really racist and said like the N-word on a plane or something, and he had a Burger King crown for some reason. It's a few years ago. I think it was some pretty bad PR for Burger King. He didn't look like Santa, he didn't have a beard. He had a face mask on that was completely lowered down. Not even on his face. Honestly, he kinda looked like Joaquin Phoenix? I don't remember how you say his name. The actor. But like not really. Joaquin Phoenix? I don't know. It's like some French bullshit. So basically, who even cares? Who do I want to play as? You know, let's be Najama. Let's be my old boy Najama. Check these presents out. So, for those, I'll fill in anybody who didn't have their ear to the ground this morning. So around like 7 o'clock this morning for me, I was still awake for no good reason. And, oh yeah, Gum is back. Thank God. Been waiting for that. Katamari series announced a patch, which dropped right then and there, which added the DJ set and a couple bug fixes. They added a disco ball, Katamari ball. I'll take a look at that in a minute. So, like, you know, just basic stuff. And Chorus correctly predicted that it would be the same deal as the last DLC, where, like, about 12 hours later or so, give or take, the, whatever it is, the DLC would drop. And what do you know? Here it is. Got light stress, otherwise now known as Sparkle for some reason. Sword. Nice outfit. DJ hoodie. First OUAK pattern ever. You are the first pattern ever. Let's, I'm just gonna put the gum on because I like it. Before we do anything with the DJ outfit or listen to any of the music, this is something I've been waiting for. Let's peep these formal outfits. Cosme gets nothing. That's wonderful. Off to a great start. What does Charlie get? Charlie gets a red and black checkerboard pattern. Cool. It's neat, I guess. It's kind of underwhelming. Clip. Oh wait, Cacta. Cacta gets nothing. Clip Clop. Or get something. They get a, like, horse raiment. I don't know what you would call this. Some cloth. Looks neat. You gotta get the new formal outfits? What are you talking about? Where's the new formal outfits? Oh. That's what I'm doing. That was the prime directive for this stream, kind of. That's a lie. The prime directive was to listen to the music. Whalson gets a mermaid tail. That's pretty funny, actually. I like that. Let's see. Why am I, like, blinking? Tamago. Tamago gets nothing. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are 2 for 6. No, 3. 3 for 6. So it's half and half. Have gotten anything interesting. Clay. I bet it has nothing. Yep. Just the shitty cape. Just a cape that looks worse than the regular cape. Hera has nothing. That's 3 for 5. Who's next? Lucky. Lucky has the bad cape again. Champa. What you got? Nothing. Alright. Asura. What do you have? Nothing. What does Young King have? There hasn't been a game with these two in it. He gets nothing. Oh, well, actually, his is alright, because... Actually, wait. Is that the same cape that, like, the prince has? Okay, yeah. For some reason, I thought it was different. No. It looks alright on Young King. Honestly, it's probably one of the best-looking characters to put it on. To be real with you. Like, I don't really like how this looks on anybody, but it looks pretty good on him. So yeah, we got out of the... What is it, like 9 new cousins, or whatever it is? I don't remember already. We only have 3 new things, so Charlie, Clip Clop, and Whalson got new, whatever the hell they're, formal outfits, and that's it. Missed opportunity to give him an actual king outfit? No, seriously. That would have been really fun. His mustache present isn't even the king's mustache. What is his mustache? I don't remember what that is. Oh yeah. That is weird, isn't it? I forget what his hats and stuff are. Interesting that he has a, like a, what do you call that? It's not a shower cap. I mean, maybe it's a shower cap, but it looks like not a nightcap. Bonnet? I don't know. Oh right, his mask is really good. His mask is really, really good. With the chop. Because it's like you can just have the, you can have it, his regular wig is the chopped off, pompadour, and then this one, the pompadour is still hanging on. That is a really good one. Yeah, there we go. That's all the new content stuff, really. Weird too, because his wing is teen's hair. Yeah. One-time reusing a present model would be a good idea, and they don't do it. And not a crown. I mean, I'm fine with it not being a crown. I'm just confused as to why it's this, you know? Because it's like he was never seen with one of these on. It's weird. Because it's like, I wouldn't really have wanted it to be a crown per se. I would have rathered it be something funny. I don't know. I'm glad that it's... Jesus Christ, that's fucking huge. How big is the princess, little buddy? Okay, that is still pretty big. Maybe I'm just tripping. I just don't remember how big these are. Who was I playing as? The shaman. Gotta be the DJ for a bit. Pretty awesome. This Taps reveal trailer we had no cap on. Size varies if you're super big. Yeah, no, I really wish they were more consistent like they used to be. They used to be so good. I mean, they still are good, but it's like, it's just kind of weird now. Alright, so guess we go to the music gallery. Turn the game up. Alright. Let's see how this is. This is Baby Universe, the Hiroshi Okubo remix. Oops. I fucked up. Is this too quiet? I kind of like the bossa nova style they kind of threw onto this. It's catchy, it's a catchy rhythm. So just kind of like get rid of all the lyrics though. if they come after me for music that they put in their game that isn't available anywhere else, then they're assholes. So I doubt it. I mean, worst case scenario, this segment is muted. In which case, whatever. People can just listen to it on their own, because I'm sure it'll be on YouTube at some point. If not posted by Namco by somebody else. Did these just end when, do they loop in this, or do they just end? Or do they skip to the next song? They loop? Okay. I don't really know when this would end then. I'm gonna ignore that there's a Homestuck message there. Dude, the one bit of lyricism thing. I think it might have looped at this point. That's an interesting one, because it starts off really nice. Like I said, I really like that kind of bossa nova beat that they got going with it. Not to quote Nirvana the band The Show, but it's it starts strong. Like I really like this, but then it just kind of doesn't go anywhere with it. Like it just keeps doing this, and it's like it adds a little bit more into the mix every once in a while, but it's like it's just do 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 and nothing else. It's like, why did they remove the lyrics? Doesn't really make too much sense to just completely scrub them from the song and just use the backing, like do-do-do's. It's weird. Yeah, it's like they had something there. It's a good idea, but it's like they just went a really weird direction with it. Also, I noticed that the song list here is different than the leaked one, because there's no 2011 Sky and Music or Boyfriend a Go-Go at the very end. I mean, I'll probably listen to it more on my own time with like an actual download. You know, actually, let me look, because I think I saw somebody sent the music in like that's the wrong server. Let's see. So this one is Gravity. Okay, no, that's not that. That's not that. Okay, yep. We'll listen to it like this so that it's a little bit louder. Change the songs mid-development. That's why the DLC didn't come out till March. Maybe. Alright. This is the Gravity. Come on. Scroll back over. Gravity Show Okada remix. Let's take a listen. I'm opening so many windows that none of them are the right one. There we go. I like that. Nice little breakdown, of course. My current opinion here, halfway through, is that it feels like they didn't do enough. Like, it's almost like the reverse, where it's just like it's got a pretty good framework here, but it's like it's still kind of just Guru Gravity. A little interesting, a little weird. Kind of a funny little synth there. Yeah, that was okay. That's really all I can say about it. Boring but inoffensive. Wish they did more. Yeah. It's like, I don't know if I'd go as far as to say boring, because it's like, I think it's still like pretty good, but it's one of those things where it's like, I already have original Guru Gravity. Why would I listen to that one, you know? Go to the bathroom. You're shitting yourself. You know that kid still streams. He still streams Mafia and shit himself again. Like last year, playing Mafia again. Also, I wanted to note here, because obviously I'm playing these through the game rips provided to a Discord server by streamer modes enabled, so I can't see this person's full username. But thank you to them. If anyone can tell me, you can tell me whose username that is, that would be nice. But the streamer mode isn't letting me see it. Well, I know it's Alan, but it's like, you know, the username starts with a Z here. I don't know. Anyway, though, they got an Andy Fangerson profile picture. It's a good Fortnite skin that I don't see too many people wearing. So +2 for that. Plus respect. Zucko shit. Alright, thank you. So, the one thing I'm noticing here, though, is that I definitely didn't listen to the entire Baby Universe mix, because the Baby Universe one is 6 minutes and 10 seconds long, which is crazy for a Once Upon track, because nothing in this game is that long. Oh, well, see, if they had been a bit more of this, I would have been a bit more into it, I think. They're kind of overlaying each other. Alright. But it's like, why wait until the last, like, minute and a half? See, like, this is way better than the first half of the song. Why didn't they just do this the whole way through and make it a little shorter? If they had to. That's alright. That makes me like it more, but it's like not quite enough because it's in the last minute and a half or so of a 6-minute song is when it gets like pretty good. I don't know. Let's see here. I gotta hear the beginning of Alien so I can tell which one is which because they're not ordered in the same way. Alien, Kanaoki remix. Well, I mean, like the la 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 is pretty telling. Hey Mira, how's it going? We're listening to the music. Okay, so it's this one. Alright, we got the Kanaoki remix of Alien. I like Alien a lot, so I'm interested to hear this one. It's already a bit odd. I kinda like this. The beginning was getting what's losing me. It kinda pulled me back in a little. What is this? I don't want to really like talk over it too much, but my biggest takeaway of this is a song that really feels like they were really trying hard to retrofit lyrics into a different song. And it's like, it works pretty well in some parts, but most of it, not so much. Like, there's just this disconnect, and like, it could also be being so familiar with the original, and just hearing it with completely different instrumentation that completely changes the mood is just kind of off. Video game music with lyrics, yeah. Some Rental Floss on the soundtrack. Nah, Rental Floss is better. I won't besmirch his name like that. God, for the next Katamari one, that'd be really something. See, like, it's stuff like that where it's like, it still is set up like it's supposed to have a drop. Like, and it's like, it still does the do, and then comes back up, and it's just like nothing happens with the music. It just keeps going, like, in the way that it already was. And it's weird, because it's like, they made it look so easy and forever, you know? just totally changing the vibe of the song. But it's like, I feel like forever, it's like they at least, like, for most of the songs where they were changing the vibe that heavy, it was like, they re-recorded new vocals. I like this. See, it's like they have a good thing going on. Just kind of the different beats kind of coming in and out of the chorus here. Thank you, Togna1. I didn't expect that at the end of that. But the Epic Trap Funk remix of Katamari on the Ondo, you know, it's the only way you could make a banger that just that much better. Make it funk. So also to talk about that track, it just feels aimless for a lot of it. That's the biggest complaint I have here. Like, see, it's like this here, where they got everything kind of like a little choppy, kind of coming in and out. It's like, that's pretty good, and they just left. Falling on my uncle's TV. Oh, that's what it was. Alright. The worst possible way to explain it, the arrangement feels AI generated. It's like that 15-second bit from like 30 seconds to about 45 seconds is the most coherent it sounds. And it's like, it's funny because it's like specifically everything kind of chopped up and random sounding. And it's like, I feel like it has hints of Yang Yang to it in that part, and I feel like if they had just like fully commit to making the song like that, it would have been way better. Like, way fucking better. Remix of Shoegaze. That would be nice, but I don't think that will ever happen. But I'd like to be wrong. So yeah, that was probably the most disappointing of all of them so far, because I really like Alien on its own. And like, that's kind of just nothing. Really, it's not much of anything to take home with you. I don't think I'll be listening to that one on my own too much. Walking on a Star, this is going to be an interesting one, I feel like, because I did not expect a remix of those. Okay, that's pretty obvious tell. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Okay. I was about to say I wasn't really feeling it. They definitely reeled me right back in. Jesus Christ. Friggin' Smash remix. It sounds like the No More Heroes 3 with old screen. Alright, yeah, that's pretty fucking great. That's pretty incredible, honestly. That might be a new favorite, just in general. It's really good. Ice Cube Soul guy. Cool, cool. Ice Cube Soul is pretty good. That's really good. I had no idea what to expect going in, and to be completely honest, my initial takeaway before the section started up was this just kind of feels like, what if the first game's soundtrack was made in 2025 in a quote unquote bad way, where it was just kind of like, well, it doesn't have the unique instrumentation that it used to. But then suddenly the fucking guitar started up, and I was like, all right, well, this is kind of some other shit, actually. This is a pretty crazy bait and switch. That's nuts. I want to hear that switch up again. That's crazy. The cloud in the background, too. That really is crazy. Never in my life that I think I'd be hearing some shit like this. pause it there. That is really good. God damn. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, got me emotional. Can you guess why? Because it's really good. I don't know. But yeah, I was gonna say, like, like how I said that the first minute of the song just kind of feels like, what if the first game was rolling live instead? Because it just kind of has a very like Prince and Woodwinds kind of vibe. But it's like Prince and Woodwinds, I think, is like good. And this isn't bad either. I think that if that were the whole song was like that, I think that would be a totally fine remix of Walking on a Star. Or as I like to call it, The Wonderful Stars Walk is Wonderful. And like if that were in a game as like the Cosmos music, like the music for the Cosmos screen, that would be totally fine. That'd be good. But it's not that. That's not what this is. Wow. Well, that's definitely the landmark of this whole DLC here. Now, this is interesting. This is Yoshihito Yano. Yoshihito. I don't know why I put an extra SH in there. Whoa, what are you doing? And this is Family Damacy. Weird thing about this is one, it's a remix of Family Damacy of all things. And two, it's 7 minutes long? I'm probably not gonna listen to this whole thing unless it's like really doing something for me, but like, why is this one 7 minutes? Like, if you're gonna make a 7-minute remix of Family Damacy, you gotta earn that. Oh, let's see. This is a really interesting way to take this. So far, I could understand totally somebody walking away with having either this or Walking on a Star as their favorite. This is really good. Walking on a Star I like more because it's just kind of a bit more my style, but this is really good. DMK vibes. I don't know, it doesn't really give me that much of a vibe of anything else that we've ever gotten, to be honest with you. Feels pretty unique. They kind of do like the first game thing of just like having the back half of the track be an instrumental. If so, that's pretty cool of them. It seems like it's kind of just the instrumental in the back half. Guess we won't listen to the whole thing then. But yeah, that's really good. I like that a lot. Remixed strings and kind of vaporware sound. Though you'd be better without the child chorus. I think that, because I have no problem with the child chorus in general, but I kind of feel like the vocals being completely untouched is a little weird. Yeah, I would have expected like a little bit of like a filter or something put over it. I don't know, something to make it kind of click with the instrumental a little bit more. But it's like they give you an instrumental in the entire back half of it, so I can't really complain that much. It's like I also wouldn't really complain that much anyway because I liked the first half. I don't know. So yeah, those last two are really good. First three are underwhelming. The only one I could say that I didn't really like that much was Alien, which is disappointing because that was one of my favorites out of this selection, to be honest. Like the original tracks, that is. Obviously, you know, Baby Universe, Guru Guru Gravity, fucking really good songs. Like, it's a really good selection of songs here. Family Damacy was kind of Walking on a Star and Family Damacy were kind of like left field picks for sure. But yeah, it's like Baby Universe was like, I guess in short, my thoughts on these, where we stop doing those, is Baby Universe is a cool idea to kind of make Baby Universe a bit more bossa nova, but then they don't really. It's like, I don't know, the song doesn't feel like it really hits its stride until the last like minute, which sucks. So it's like, it just feels kind of like wasted potential in a way. Guru Guru Gravity is like pretty okay, but it doesn't bring anything new to the table. Like, it's kind of just, what if Guru Guru Gravity was a different instrumental? And a little muffled for some reason. And it's like, why not just make a full remix? I don't know. It's like, why just kind of have Guru Guru Gravity at home, you know? I don't know, it's kind of weird. And then Alien is just kind of like, this really should have been something else, to be honest with you. Like, the instrumental is just... the instrumental just doesn't know what to do. The instrumental just feels like it's there and trying to... It feels like they're making it up as they go along, really. That's the thing. It's like... That's the best way I think I can put it for right now, is that it just feels like it's being made up on the spot, and not all that well. It's like, it's got very small sections that I'm like, alright, you got something here, and then it, after that like 15-second section, it's like, back to the least fitting thing. It's like, alright, well, there we go. Walking on a Star, obviously fucking crazy bait and switch into an amazing guitar and clav section. Really good. Family Damacy, just a really cool kind of electronic techno-ish, almost vaporwave remix of Family Damacy, which is a really interesting pick. So yeah, that's that's an interesting bunch of songs. Actually, hang on, let me go to the music gallery again. I barely ever use the favorites, but I'll put these in the favorites. Why not, right? What is in my favorites? We got Dune, Power, Katamari-ism, Moon and Prince, Sarah Sarah on the Swing, Kurukuru, Disco Prince on the Funk, Dancing, Boyfriend a Go-Go, Galactic Soul, Moon and the Prince, and Leopoldin. I feel like there's something else. Oh yeah, Coke on Tozai should be on there. What? What do I remove? I can't remove Kurukuru Rock. I do actually really like this remix. I think it's pretty fun. It definitely isn't anything better than the original, but I like the inventiveness of it. I like how weird it sounds at the beginning here. This one just feels weird in a way that I like. I don't know how to describe it. Like, it feels a little too, like, reliant on just that, like, kind of pumping beat there and the slap bass, but it's like, I don't know, I just kind of like it. Yeah. It's definitely the standout on Katamari Respect for me. Anyway. Honestly, I think I'll remove that one from favorites just because it's like, I don't know how much of like a level theme I like that is. Coco and Tozai though, that's a heater. That's a heater. Alright, the one thing I wanted to do now was... Alright, I was like, how do you do Katamari Ball again without having to go into bullshit? There we go. The one thing on this page of question marks, this new disco ball. Do an offline one, not there. Do it fucking... I don't know. Do it in Jurassic period. What am I hearing? What do you mean? Bro, you stole my fucking... You knocked off my shit. Give me this tortoise. Okay, don't. And so I can't say that this disco ball is my favorite of the Katamari Katamaris, but it's funny. It's a funny one to have. Oh, I got Droopy Buddy. it's really weird motion there. I don't know what the hell is going on. God, me and beautiful Katamari's to it. That's true though. It's 100% true. Everything they said is true. I just looked it up. Nice job, Nick. There we go. He really is kind of looking styling in this DJ outfit. I know that you guys wouldn't get the reference, but if Mira's still here, she won't. He's kind of giving me Master Gita vibes here, which is pretty sick because I love Master Gita. I don't know how I can roll Perara up already. That's a little crazy to me. Also, I never got an answer as to like what am I hearing is about. Were you that displeased by the Katamari Respect mix that I played? I don't think it's that bad. I think it's actually quite good. Oh, shit. Yeah, they're on their Rocks remix. It's kind of crazy. It's definitely not for everybody, I'll give you that, but it's not bad. Buddies obtained. Eek. I hope I win this one. Here's a good Steam screenshot for the thumbnail here. Wowies. Badass Tomio ones? Not quite, because the Badass Tomio ones are all black and they have badass on it. So it's like it's missing two core parts of it, to be honest with you. Also, there's some cousins where I want to see what this outfit looks like, and that's pretty sick. Just like cousins with like weird body shapes. What's clip clops look like? Alright, yeah, that works. Looking fly. You fly for a nuts guy? I love that they do that. It just puts it above her face. That's pretty awesome. And they actually made a grayscale too. Wow. They remembered. They didn't completely forget. Wilson looking fly as hell. I don't know why it looks so good on him. Good on Nine Eye. Who else has like an interesting body shape to do it on? Derby. Looks good. A strained fit. Sherman. Gotta see it on Sherman. Oh shit, dude. He looks fucking awesome. Twinkle, how we looking? Yeah, pretty good. I like how the hat hangs on some of their heads. Twinkles is good. It's a young king in them. Oh wow. I think I'm gonna leave this off with Sherman wearing it. And it's pretty sick. How do you save in this game? No, you just go to the save button. Holy badass. I don't know, it's been like a month since I played it. You forget a lot in a month. You could save in any number of crazy ways in the old games. Deletes your save. Fuck! I never thought of that. Okay, now I need to change the category. There's 1 viewers. No, not Once Upon a Katamari, you fucker. We love Katamari. Plus reroll plus Royal Reverie. There we go. No, I don't want to open Rodeo. That's some other shit. Gotta go to my desktop. Beautiful Katamari reroll plus Queen's On Guard Encore. Was she getting into fencing? Oh yeah, I still have the thing down there. You know, it doesn't really matter, like, quote unquote, saving this question until like July or anything. But now that we've had it for a few months, where do you guys say the Once Upon fits into your overall ranking of the games? Because I'd say it's probably like it's vying for 3rd, might be 4th. Still best, really. I didn't know you liked it that much. Especially with how much you seem to hate Rengame. Also, something I noticed, I don't know if this is part of like the consistency mod or whatever, but Dip doesn't have the stars on the side of his head. Like the big stars. Maybe I can't really keep up this bit anymore. We love, then beautiful, then forever, then once upon for you. My top 4, like, cause I will do another. My top 4 would be We Love, obviously. First game. So We Love, Damacy, Beautiful, Once Upon, Forever, Me and My Touch. Where would Rolling Live be in there? Rolling Live would be under Once Upon, above Me and My. The reason is stars on the side will require an overhaul of UVs, which Keith didn't want to do. Okay. Speaking of, somebody in the comments of one of the VODs was asking how I had how I had the like old designs for the cousins, and I was like, I'm sorry, but I think that this mod still never got a full release, or a public release. So sorry about that. It never did. You're right. Damn, it's a really good mod. Check stream reference. Puff's ranking is S tier. I'll just say S tier. S tier, Damacy. A tier, We Love. B tier, Beautiful. C tier, Forever, Me and My, Once Upon. D tier, Touch and Rolling Live. Okay. What the? Yeah, it is a shame the mod never got a full release, because it's really good. I like it a lot. What was I doing? Oh yeah. We gotta look at where all this bullshit goes. So I wrote down a bunch of the stuff. After playing the original, I really miss the aesthetics the original game has. No, for sure. Like, it's irreplaceable. Katamari game, they feel extremely corporate. See, that's... I very much disagree with you on that front. Not in that it doesn't feel... Because it's like, I feel like it doesn't feel anywhere close to the same, but it doesn't feel corporate. It feels like a bunch of like, Once Upon, to me, feels like people who really liked the series and really wanted it back got to make a new one. So it's like, it feels like a labor of love, but it feels like they didn't have the exact sauce they needed to like really hit that nail on the head. Like, it makes it feel like a very definitive like line in the sand split between the old games and the current ones. It's like, I don't think they're missing the point per se. I think it's just that like they're just not making it the same way. It's like, it feels almost a little bit too much like, we love this game, no pun intended. Let's try to do what it does. But it's like, you should just kind of look at the series as a whole and be like, how can we evolve this? You know? He did so much with so little, did so little with so much. I guess. It's like, Once Upon still has a lot of stuff to it that I don't think I could, like, drop it that low, like, with so little with so much, but I understand what you mean. It was just a Katamari mania. I don't even know what Katamari mania is. Alright, I'm gonna... let's see here. I'm just gonna move these all, like, so that they're organized together with each other. So that way we know what's what. Just put all this bullshit together. We have 4, technically 5 levels to hit with these. We've got ALAP 5 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. Race for 2, fastest possible race for 2, 3 on Sumo, and 4 on Cowbear. Including Cowbear. Oh yeah, Kentaro Bear is up at the top too. So 5 on Cowbear. Including Kentaro and Cowbear. So, that'll be fun. Who knows if we'll even get to all of it this stream? I don't know. Maybe I'll get bored of Cowbear and not bother finishing it today. Oh, there's a poisonous grass something. I don't know. Streamboo.live ad that it thankfully withheld for me. There's something missing? No, yeah, for sure. Why can't I fucking scroll this? Scroll! Yeah. Once Upon did the story incredibly well, minus the black hole and the scroll thing, and the stages were chock full of shit, and it all made sense and it was good. Everything else feels off. It feels like an attempt to modernize We Love specifically, whereas they should have just modernized the systems that were already in place in the games that came after it. Like, they should have taken a lot more notes from Beautiful and Forever. Maybe not some... Maybe they should probably not take too many notes from Touch. There's probably a couple things they could have taken from it. I don't know what they would that would be any good, but, you know. If they had taken some more note, like copied a little more homework off of Beautiful and Forever, I think the game would have been a significantly more, I don't know, more of a really tight package, you know? Focusing on the most important nostalgic titles and ignoring improvements for future entries from the sake of it. Yeah, exactly. I kind of just said exactly what you said after you said it, because I didn't read what you said. They took one test for We Love and then bullshit everything else with the minds of generic kid video characters. I think you're being too mean. When you say stuff like that, I'm like, alright, maybe not that. It doesn't feel that bad. Why? The game's good. The game's not bad. I can understand being passionate about it, but, like, I don't know, the game isn't bad enough for me to have any sort of, like, ill will towards the devs, you know? It's like, I feel like there's a lot of great stuff to be had. I can say for certain, like, I'm just happy, like, it's one of those situations where it's like, I'm just happy there's a new game, and it's as good as it is. It's like the game could have been TMK, and it wasn't. Where am I going? Lap 5. Let's get this one out of the way. We can do Eternal, actually. I didn't even think of that. They're the wrong people. Do you think Monkeycraft would have done better? I'm not saying that as like a gotcha, I just legitimately, like, I don't know what your opinion on that would be. They're the same guys? Okay. I wasn't 100% sure. I probably heard that at some point. Given how much we talk about this shit. I don't know, it's like... Would I be fine with them not... It's like, I don't think I would be particularly, like, happy specifically if it was announced, like, there's gonna be a new game and they're not the devs. But it's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, who else is gonna be better, you know? It's like, if they're the guys that have Katamari in their hands, I'm honestly fine with that. Like, I think that if they can take criticisms delivered to the new game well, I think they could definitely have potential to make a game that's just really, really good. And I already think that they did a game that's pretty damn good. Like, for a casual Katamari fan, like, that is a great game. But, you know, we're a little overly enthusiastic about the series, so it looks a little different in our eyes, I think. And it's like, you know, I'm not saying that we have to lower our expectations by any means. If anything, your expectations should be higher given how much we love it, but it's just one of those things where it's like, I don't know, I can't bring myself to be like mad about it. It's like, I'm just really glad it exists. And it's great. I had a really good time with it. I'm sure it's gotten a lot more people into the series, exposed more people to the original games. It'd be nice if more of them were playable, but, you know. I'd be really curious to see what other directors and developers do with the franchise. Different art styles, more experimenting, more oomph to the game, taking notes from the originals, not just copy-pasting. I'm thinking constantly about how Kaito could pull off a Katamari title. And one other thing, too, is with Rengame handling it, the other thing with game dev stuff is, at a certain point, we don't know who made what decision. And I'm not trying to just play, like, full defense for Rengame or anything. Like, you know, I'm not trying to be their strongest soldier or anything. But it's like, this could have been a higher-up decision. Like, somebody who put the production of the game into motion higher up at Namco, it could have been like, people really love the second game. Do that. You're like, alright. So it's like, well, we just made this remake. I guess we just kind of do that again. And then you get Once Upon. Obviously, we don't know if that's the case. But if the game sells well, whatever, there could be a potential for maybe we were to get another Rengame Katamari game that has less higher up involvement in like the conceptual stage or whatever. And it turns out like they're like, alright, let's take some more notes from Beautiful, Forever, you know, all that. And it's totally different. It could be, it was completely them, and they were like, we gotta make We Love, because everybody loves that. And Namco was just like, yeah, do whatever, man. No clue, you know? It could have been kind of like a budget thing, too. It could have just been like they weren't given the money to just do a full-on, like, brand new experience. It could be that they were just like, alright, we'll give you this much money. You already got the skeleton for the game. Do it up. You know? Who knows? There's so many questions that we just can't really have answered, you know? Though I will say a Yu-Gi-Oh! Katamari game would be pretty amazing. I would love that. Who wouldn't, though, right? That would probably be potentially best case scenario, to be honest. I need these rich hall flags. Well, that was the exact two I needed. Let's get some more. It's kind of game made by Voodoo. What does Voodoo do? Voodoo the Voodoo, you know what I'm saying? I don't recognize them. Yeah, I feel like I recognize the name, but what are they known for? To be completely fair, this is 100% because I'm a long-time fan and can notice when shit was lazily reused, put together. The common player is not going to take notice and would perfectly love the game. Target demographic is not insane detail sniffing fans. Yeah, no. Joke for their slot and level. Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, like, you saying that, I was like, this is gonna be a joke, for sure. Like, just the context it was posted in, you know. Okay, we need Igloo. Where is Igloo? I think it's near the 12-meter gate. I put down notes in parentheses as to like where stuff is. I know the ski rental shop is in Mount Fuji. I know that. There it is. Not big enough. Gotta remember to get that. Ugh. Jesus. That was like a weird half burp. Barely even came out. Millions of downloads. I think they should let Grasshopper Manufactured make the next Katamari game. I want to see a Suda 51 Katamari experience. Kill the past prince. Katamari Damacy featuring Harmon Smith. Get me up there, you motherfucker. I already got this? Oh. Okay. Eggplant. Works at Bandai Namco again. Well, we don't know if he works there. He could just be working on commission. Maybe Nobi Boy 2 theory. I mean, if there's anybody I trust with a sequel to something that doesn't seem like it would need one, it's him. He's already got a pretty good track record. As seen here. I would love a modern Nobi Boy. I think it would be a fun idea to have something like that again. Also, I wanted to go up here because I wasn't sure if I had already gotten this. Yeah, I had already got the ledge. Makes sense. What did these say, by the way? I can't, it's cut off. Near Great Wall. Oh, well, the Great... Wait. Yeah, no, I'm thinking of Beautiful. Great Wall's over here. Get this move off the screen. Near Great Wall. Where is that? It's out here, isn't it? Like, these trees. Sorry if you hear... Okay, yeah, they're there. It's exactly what I needed. Just what I needed. There you go. Cherry Blossom Tree and Violet Tree. That's... should be everything we got here. Why would they get him of all people to be a character designer for Mappy? He's got good art. I have a copy of Mario Advance 2. Actually, no, that's the original Mario Advance, isn't it? Mario Advance... What is Mario Advance 2? Mario Advance 2 is Mario 3, right? And then 4 is... Mario Advance 3 is Yoshi's Island, because I had that one as a kid. No? Advance 2 is World? Which one's 3? Is that 4? Okay. What a weird series. I'll play as Lucha. I haven't played as him in a long time. Bam! Let me... hang on, let me... Car! No! Let me get rid of these A-lap things here. There we go. Alright. Who else could do Mappy Got iPhone? That's true, though. 1 is USA, 2 is World, 3 is Yoshi's Island, 4 is 3. Normal numbering. New Super Mario's DS was originally one of those. That's cool. That's a game I want to replay sometime. That's one of my favorites. I like it more than everybody always. Okay, I don't know if this is a hot take, but I've always liked the DS one more than Wii by a pretty good margin, and I hold like it's like I like a lot of Wii games, like a lot, but there's a good section of Wii games that I've just never understood why they're so loved. One of those being the Mario Galaxy games, of course, which is established on the stream. Another one, though, to a much lesser extent, because I still do really like this game. Mario Galaxy, I'm lukewarm on. But Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Wait, no. Yeah, Why am I tripping up on this? Yeah, Kirby Return to Dreamland for the Wii. Great game. Really, really good. Everybody fucking loves that game. And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. It's not my favorite, but it's good. Everybody's just like, oh my god, fucking Magalore, fucking, like, the lore Star Cutter, like, oh my god, the lore, the story, it's all so amazing. And I'm like, Robobot's better. By a good margin, IMO. It's always nostalgia. That is true. The thing is, though, is that I'm almost surprised that doesn't hit me, because it's like, I played all those games when I was a kid. It's like, I played all that shit at launch, basically. Like Mario Galaxy, Galaxy 2, Return to Dreamland. I was on that shit. Mario, my new Super Mario Bros. Wii. Like that, I was all about all those games. And it's like, looking back, you know, I'm just like, yeah, they're good. Not nearly my favorite, though. I'm simply just too well opinionated. My opinions are just too ironclad. They're just way more advanced than anybody else. That must be it. I don't remember when it was, but somebody told me, like, yeah, man, your game taste just is pretty impenetrable. Like, you know, it's just all good. And I'm like, yeah, don't I know, buddy. It really did wonders for my ego. My really, really big ego. It's also funny because that definitely isn't even the case. I really like Saints Row 3, and that's not a very good game, to be honest with you. But it's like one of my favorites for some reason. I've like 100%ed it like 3 times. Couldn't tell you why. It happened to the N64, it'll happen to the Switch. N64 is such an interesting console, because there's a lot of really good, really cool stuff on it, but it's just like, it's one of those consoles where I feel like a lot of the library is just not really that incredible. Like, it's still just outclassed by the Super Nintendo, which, to be fair, basically everything other than the PS2 is outclassed by the Super Nintendo in some way. It's just that good, but still, you know, it's like people are like, oh man, N64 was like Nintendo's best console. It's like, what the hell are you smoking? What are you talking about? It's like, at least if you said like GameCube, I could like see your take here. But it's like, N64? What? It's like, yeah, it's great, but like, what? Like, what are you, fucking the world's biggest DK64 fan? Like, what are you playing? This apple candy? I need apple candy. No, that's takoyaki. What the hell's the apple candy? That's probably apple candy. Yep, that's apple candy. What else do I need? Shoji. Is that the marina? Am I too big for it? What is a shoji? Is it a door? I think it's a door. I think I got too big for it. Well, I mean, I can just go back to select plaza and check again. It's like 2 meters. You're too cynical and depressed, that's why. True, the 350 games, not a ton of truly notable stuff, all things considered. You play the Nintendo and Rare stuff on there, and then for the other 5th gen stuff, you go to the PS1. Yes. Absolutely. And even then, you don't even play all the Rareware stuff. It's like, don't play Banjo-Tooie. Don't play DK64. Everything else is pretty good. And those games aren't even that bad. They're just way too fucking long. There's too much shit in them. We playing Jet Force Gemini tonight? Yes. Interrobang. Interrobang's such a good term. It's just awesome. Alright, symbols. Let's get these out of here. Dwellings. Stores. I guess I got the shoji. I didn't even notice. That was the shoji, right? That there. Yeah. Sliding door from the first game. Plants. Cool. This is a weird bug. It's like whatever the last thing that the last page that you haven't completed, like, still has the little notification thing on it, even though it doesn't actually have anything new to look at. It's weird. I also play the Saturn stuff. It's either insane or Japanese, or if you're just a really, really big Mr. Bones fan, which I am. It's a game I should stream for Halloween sometime. Is Marnie. I forgot he has Wolverine hair. That's awesome. Let me hop on this really quick. There we go. If you see chats from me on here, it's Mira. I'm doing Seinfeld Lego. That's pretty sick. Mr. Bones' son or Bug daughter. I don't know Bug. So I think I'm gonna have to go with Mr. Bones' son. Just by familiarity. Oh yeah, you mentioning Seinfeld Lego? Hang on, let me see if I can, like, show this. I have... Hang on. Hold on a second. No, not VLC. The hell am I doing? There it is. Jesus Christ. Okay, you can look at this for a second. Secret webcam. There's Nick. Oh. Look, it's Meyer. Their head falling off. Ignore all the dust there. There's a tiny Yoland. And Lewis. And Rumi. Anyway. The thing I wanted to show, don't look at that dust, is the Lego Game Boy here. It's pretty sick. Got the little lenticular screen here. And it has two other ones for Super Mario Land and whatever it is. Fucking Link's Awakening. Like, you can even pop the cartridge out here. You can swap the screens out. You can push the buttons. Pretty cool, pretty cool. These little dials can spin. Got like a little thing to sit on a stand. You can even click this. Pretty neat, pretty neat. I also got the piranha plant, but that's like over in an area that it's hard to grab. It's kind of unwieldy, so I won't grab that right now. But yeah, I sent that to my server the other day, and you know, rightly so. Of course, he made the joke that it's like, well, both of those together is probably more than a PS5. Surprisingly, those ones are actually only $60 each, which is still a lot. But for a pretty solid Lego set, it's not that bad, these days at least. Replicated the pixel bleed, that's crazy. Kinda. But it is really good. It is a really nice display piece. And it's just kind of cool to play around with. It's also, because my stepmom still has her original Game Boy. I actually have never owned an OG Game Boy myself. So she pulled it out so we could do like a size comparison to it. It is like actually 1-to-1. Like, it is perfectly recreated. It's kind of crazy how like spot on it is. I did not expect it to be that good. The princess is right there. Oh, come on. Where's she going? Get over here. There we go. What else do I need? Skateboard. Skateboard's funny because it's just a kid on a skateboard. It's not actually a skateboard. You need to, like, find the kid on a skateboard here. Driving around. I don't actually even know if he's on the track. He could not be. He could be around here. I don't know. I wish that there was just like an easy way to just stop and look. But, oh wait, is that him? No, it's a kid on a moped. Well, I need 4 centimeters, so it's like, it's probably not gonna happen this run through, but, you know. Let's just sit here and watch. What isn't the big yawn eat the little yawn? Family. It's about family. It's like Star Wars. Not seeing this skateboard kid. You know, they should have updated this game to let you fast forward the king's text. Or at least add like the hold start to skip on this. Why? Let's check just to see if I got him and didn't notice. I don't believe so, because it would have been on teenagers, I think. Would it have been on, no, it would have been on transportation? Like vehicles or something? I don't know what page it would be. It'd be on wheels. Are you sure? Yep. looking for that. Yeah. Let me open up the wiki. Let's do some cheating on the wiki. Katamaripedia. You know, the featured song and featured article never changed ever since, like, New Year's. I don't think. It's still Kaka Tata Mama Riri 2 and Koragashi. What a bunch of hacks over at Katamaripedia, am I right? Or am I right? Looping around the inner track near the mansion, randomly replaced with speed skaters or roller boys. Damn it, it's a random object. I should have known. Updating it to Hello World. You wouldn't. You could update it to one of the new songs if they get, like, their info put on there. I feel like that would probably make the most sense for right now, at least. Walking on a Star remix, though? That'd be good. That'd be a good one to put there. Oh yeah, Mira, if you're still there, did you watch the or did you listen to the new music yet? Or are you waiting? Yes, I quite liked it. Awesome. Oh, did I? Yahoo! I like that it's called Skateboard. Because originally it was called Skater Boy, and now it's just Skateboard. Classic We Love Reroll thing of rolling up a car and it going as it rolls around. Mosquitoes. It's the mosquito level. See why people think it's kind of mid. I was saying that, like, the first three were just underwhelming to me. Like, I went in expecting pretty great shit. It's like the alien one was kind of a standout of just like, why'd they do it like that? It's like the other ones all had like pretty significant sections and it's like, okay, alright, yeah. But it's like the alien one was just kind of like, this is just not the song I wanted. Like, it just doesn't sound right. It's like the two different parts are fine separately, I'm sure, but it's just like, it's just not a style that it worked well with, at least in the way it was implemented. It's like if the vocals were edited at all, it probably would have been significantly better, but they just kind of like took the vocals and put another backing track on it, and it's like, well, you barely did anything. The final two tracks, though, I think we can all agree are all fantastic, so. Also, let me get Skateboard and Princess off of there. Now we can save again, just to make sure. And plays Nutso with his bob haircut. Where are we going? Sumo. Excuse me? Oh. So you got Dangling Girl, Longtime Employee, and Tomio. I'm pretty sure that all three of them are at the are in the schoolyard, from what I remember seeing. I always forget that Natsuo's hair wig looks like that. Very funny one. Oh, I can get that. Okay. Didn't think I could. Looks too big. You know, on the topic of the music and stuff, like, you know, I've talked about it before, like, you know, we joke, but I don't actually hold like any ill will towards like Hello World. The reasoning of I know a version of I know a song called Hello World that I like a lot more. That isn't actually like a legitimate reason as to why I don't like it or anything. It's like I do like the version that I know a lot more. That isn't a lie, but you know, it's not something I'm like weirdly arbitrarily holding against the Katamari track. But I will say the thing with Hello World to me is it feels like in a series that's kind of known for its like experimental and weird music, Hello World is one of the most just like basic electronic tunes that they've really ever had, in my opinion. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just like, it makes me wish it was like, it makes me think like, this could have been something that's a bit more like, interesting. I don't know. It's like, it's just not interesting to me. It's like, I feel like I've heard a song like this a million times, you know? And it's like, if that's the type of stuff you're into, that's fine. It's not a bad song by any means. But it's just like, I don't know, I feel it feels a little oversaturated. Not within the series itself, but just kind of in general. With like kind of popular Japanese music, I guess. I don't know. Not that I'm listening to that much J-pop or anything, but I don't know. It's a weird situation. It's one of those things too where it's like, I like a lot of electronic music, so it's like, listening to that just makes me want to go listen to something with a bit more bite to it, like Justice or something. So it's like, I don't know. It's just like, it's not, saying like I need a palate cleanser feels way more mean than I intended to, but it's like, I hope you kind of get what I mean there, with just like, it's just so not my style that it's just like, I listen to it, I'm like, I want to listen to some electronic that I really like. I go pop on some like Justice or Daft Punk or something. Or some other shit. Those are the two I've been listening to a lot recently, so it's the first thing that came to mind. So I don't know where a long-time employee is. I don't know what he looks like. Also, actually, speaking of Daft Punk, there was something I wanted to mention was, and I completely forgot, is the Family Damacy remix has really heavy Random Access Memories vibes to me at a certain point. Like, there's something about the instrumentation that pops in that I'm just like, that's very Daft Punk, like 2013 Daft Punk, which is great. It's a very good thing. It's a great thing to be. I don't think I got long-term employee. I don't know where he is. Wait, might be right here. Yep, there it is. I'm pretty sure I got all 3 things I needed there. It looked like I did. Because I got Dangling Girl, I know that. I know I got Tomio. And I just got Long Time in Play, so should be good. Always, it's really funny to me that his nipples are hearts. It's an interesting choice. Yokozuna Wind Planet. Yes, that's like 100 kg less than I just had got previously. This is because the texture artist was gay. Is. Oh, since I filled in is on my own, I thought you were saying, I thought you were replacing was with is. Like, no, they still are gay. Alright, so we got skateboard. We got nothing there. Teenagers done. We got workers is not done. What do we still have in workers? What is this? What? Is it a different Tomio? Yeah, because there's... Oh, there's 2 Tomios, aren't there? Where the hell is the other one? So that's on adults. Workers. Let me look in workers really quick. Close the wiki tab, damn it. Workers. Where are you at? There. Tomio Hoshino. Just right medium. Middle stall of the bathroom. Randomly replaces a ninja. Weird. Alright. Yes. I think the other thing in adults is just the tri-piggybackers. There's so much stuff in just right medium that it's just, you just don't, you don't notice. Oh no, sorry, it's not just right medium, it's middle perfect. My mistake, I keep fucking that up. I'm fine with just right. It's just one of those things where it's oversaturated like Cowbear. But it doesn't have the benefit that Cowbear does of being able to have like a fun twist on the formula. Like it's always just going to be get to the right size. Whereas Cowbear can be like, oh, we have a cool new layout. Or like a fun little gimmick. Like I really, really like the Once Upon's Cowbear is definitely my favorite out of all of them. Aesthetically, gameplay, layout. It's very well put together. But, just right is always just going to be just right. There's not really much room for difference, you know? So it's like, I don't hate it, but it's like, I'd like something else. It's like, I've been able to get 100s, or perfect scores in all of them without using guides before, but not really my favorite thing to do. Oh, ninjas there. This is one thing that sucks about starting in the classroom, is that you can't, or starting in a room at all, is that you can't leave until you get a certain size, so there's like a... you have to spend a little time before you're able to head out and check the thingy bathroom. Really great sound too with the fuck ton of megaphones in there. Alright, ninjas in there again. Fairness, they did try to do a couple twists on it. Money Just Right and Rolling Live in the Snowman stage in TMK. Curious. Yeah, I feel like Snowman, the money one's pretty good. I do like that as a concept. The money one's interesting too because it's like, it directly tells you how much everything is as you roll it up. So it's like, you could like straight up just write it down. Alright, this costs this much, this costs this much, you can do the math. So that is a cool way to do it. That is probably one of the few, like, interesting evolutions of it, I guess. Still a ninja. Let's see. You got lucky. I'm going the wrong way. One ninja. I pointed this guy out to Mira the other day. He just goes over here, runs around in a circle, you know, doing the wee-wee dance, as it were, and runs over to the urinal, and just repeats that over and over again. He's a true pisser. Still a ninja. Are there other, like, ninjas here that could be replaced with Tomio? No, it's just that guy. I'm just unlucky. It's how he stims. He stims by going pee. This is... That is the right ninja. Okay, I assumed. I mean, well, I looked and there weren't any other ones, so... Maybe I won't do the actual Cowbear this time. Because I was thinking, like, you know, I've been on this kind of streak of doing doing collections in games that I haven't bothered to yet. Or had to do again, I guess, I should say. Because well, this one is I hadn't bothered, because it's like, I just hadn't bothered doing it on Wheel of Reroll. Because there wasn't an achievement for it, and I had already done it on PS2. So, okay, there it is. I was thinking, I have still never... Like, I did the full collection on on regular reroll twice already, PC and PS5. I didn't do it on Xbox yet. Maybe I'll do that at some point, but just so I can have the achievement. I've never done that. I've never completed the collection on the original PS2 version in the first game. That's something I've been meaning to do for years. Maybe I can do that next. Maybe we'll, like, next time we do collection stuff, I'll just, like, do up the Cowbear and then we can hop on the PS2. When's the TMK Curio recompletion? When that game becomes fun? I don't know. When TMK reroll happens, we'll do it. TMK reroll would actually be so sick, though. Like, don't lie to me and say that wouldn't be awesome. People be lining up and down the streets to pick that one up. Midnight release. Don't even joke, lad, as they say. Be screaming it from the mountaintops. TMK reroll is here. It's real. That is true. You are the one person that would. Well, not the one person, but like, if anybody were to, it would be you. Sexy my abs. Oops. Ironically for me, it's the other way around. I've only done it on OG PS2 and not reroll. Only reroll and not PS2. New record, huh? I bet. Yeah, that's definitely the new record. One of these two is definitely a new record. Is it the one I already did that isn't new, or is it the one that I did that is new and isn't a record? We don't know. When I boot up TMK reroll and see the Make It Big 1 has a slightly different layout, the game is now ruined. True though. Game sucks. Alright, I'm thinking here. What if I do everything but Cowbear? And then we end this. And then whenever I decide that I want to do more collection stuff, we'll do my plan there of whatever it is of the PS2 original. KD1, as they call it. In some circles. Long nose. Feeling long nose on Signolo today. I forgot his headphones are like that. That's a funny one. Oh man. Ribbon noses. Oh, what? Is it? It's not animated? And for some reason the red face isn't lit up, but the other two are? That's strange. How'd they do that? It's like they paused the animation twice. Somehow. You really play the TMK without the golden soft serve? No, you can't. Fuck, that's something I need to add to the Minecraft pack. I keep forgetting. Somehow I just have never put golden soft serve in as a wearable hat. I don't know how I have not done that this entire time. The packs existed publicly for like fucking 3 years. How have I not done that? Where am I going? Oh yeah, Cowbear. Let me save first. Cause I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta take a whiz. No, don't quit. As much as I'd love to quit before Cowbear, am I right? Here, that was a really useful pause. Here, I gotta... I'll be back in a minute. Abrupt end to the music. I don't know if it'll show up here, but the Slip is doing a funny pose here. It's not really like a funny pose, it just looks like he's a he's like man walking silhouette on the side. New Air Riders amiibos, did they finally post a release date for the Kawasaki one? I need to see this now. Oh, wait. Oh, it's just straight up new ones. Dragoon and Hydra. Noir Dedede and Sword Kirby. Okay. Cool. Weird that they're already announcing new ones. They haven't released all of the ones that they announced initially, but you know. That's cool. Oh, right, I forgot when is this? Starting today until March 10th, Tuesday, the event Counterattack with Devil Star will be held. Participation rewards include licensed stickers for main menu icons that can be changed with the Meta Knight and Devil Star amiibo. Wait, what? I'm trying to... This is off topic, but like... What is this? I don't get it. Hang on. Trying to find the US Air Riders account, see if they've posted anything. Bro, the US Air Riders account is so slow. They don't post, like, the Japanese account will post shit, and then it takes, like, the English account, like, 4 days to post anything about it. They haven't said shit about the new amiibos. They haven't even said shit about the event that's starting, like, today. I think it already started. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think they start on Wednesdays usually. Maybe I'll do that on, like, Friday or something. Damn, dude. Yeah. And now I gotta, okay. Too much of a tangent here, but it's like, I gotta look at this. Chef Kawasaki amiibo. Upcoming figures scheduled for release on December 31st. What? Since when? Okay, yeah, that was bullshit information. Fuck you, AI overview. Die. Release date 2026, they still haven't said. Motherfucker. I need it. I haven't needed to spend $50 on a single thing more than I have that. I need a big ass, like, plastic Kawasaki in my house stat. Date on every site. Makes sense. But still, fuck the AI overview. I think we can all agree on that. I don't know why that was so funny that I cut off the king when all he had said was, oh. And I oop. Am I right? I don't know how big you have to be to get Kintaro Bear, but the first thing I'm gonna do is get the cute cow. That's the first order of business, because it's smaller. Though maybe Kintaro will be easier to get out of the way first, because it's a little harder to get. I don't know. I mean, I guess I can just wait until I see the Kintaro Bear kind of running away. Usually a pretty good indication. I've used it as an indication many times before. Like the fucking few times I've had to do this shit. I kind of wonder how many times I've gotten the Cowbear. Because, like, I've gotten it plenty of times just playing the game. I've had to get it at least 3 times for a collection. I want to say. I'm talking about this version specifically, I'm not counting Once Upon. And I'm pretty sure I, like, showed off to my friends when we were all playing We Love It, like, when I was bringing my PS2 over so that all my friends could play. I think I showed off a few times probably by getting Cowbear, so that would add a few more to the count. That was such a good time doing that. Sigh, memories. But like I was like coaching my friend Alex on like how to get 1,000 paper cranes. It was a pretty big deal when he finally got it. It's pretty awesome. There's no cow right here, is there? There was a cow right there. I need the weathercock. Eating my Cheez-Its in maxi skirt. That's sick. TBH? That's sick. Probably gonna have some junior mints after this stream. Cause I bought a couple boxes of those. Oh yeah, Cute Cow is right there. But wait. Cute Cow and Strawberry Cow are different. Or am I stupid? No, they're the same shit. Yeah. Never mind. They're the same thing. Is there ever a game where there is a distinction? Or did Cute Cow just become Strawberry Cow? Because Cute Cow, I remember in the first game, has hearts. And I don't think that ever came back. Throw them into a guy having surgery. Okay. Yeah, that's what I assumed. What else do I need to try? Piggybacker. Where is that guy? I think he's like over there somewhere. I'll look around. I'll look around. I mean, shit, maybe I should just get Kentaro Bear at this point. Might be the better move. I mean, maybe I could get Cowbear, too. There's so many options. So many options. It's like the item in the Binding of Isaac called There's Options. Am I right? Gamers? Got some really annoying Isaac unlocks done yesterday. Because Joel helps me out with some of the stupid ones by hopping on co-op and making it way easier. So he can just like, I can play as the character that sucks and he plays as a competent character. So he can just kind of carry me. And then I don't really have to, like, you know, I'm still holding my own for most of the run. But it's like, you know, when it gets down to not dying, which is difficult as a shitty character, you know, then he can kind of hold it fast and I can get the unlocks by proxy. It's a great system. Great system. Mira just spent all my money on Cheez-Its. Wow. I mean, do you like Cheez-Its? Could be a W. Hello, Cowbear. How are you? Don't do this to me. There's this shitty AI video. I mean, well, I guess I don't have to preface it by saying it's shitty, but there's this video which you guys might have seen where it's Peppino from Pizza Tower. It just goes, "Hello, my name is Pizza Tower. What's yours?" It's just stuck in my head. It's really stupid. He says some other shit that's less funny, but the good part is, hello, my name is Pizza Tower. What's yours? You don't like Cheez-Its? Oh my god. Always something. I swear. I swear. Bleep. That was me swearing. I don't want to get the cow yet. I don't want to get the cow. I want to hit 777. Oh, come on. That's stupid. She's breaking into my ores. Which ones? Copper, iron, gold, emerald, diamond. Better not be the diamond. That's too far. That's a step too far. I almost did it too. I was just in a really stupid spot. On a heel. Now we gotta get Cute Cow and Kintaro Bear. I should have just settled. Here, let me oops. We have 3 more things. It's funny how some of the items that I needed, because I did a pretty solid chunk of them in my little off-camera mining, as they say. And some of the items were just like things that are considered cows in this level that just don't really seem to show up anywhere else. There's always a funny one where it's like, oh yeah, I guess I would have avoided getting that, wouldn't I? It makes sense. Why is it itchy? So you ask the question, like, why doesn't she get her own Oreos? It's like, you know, when in Rome, you know, steal the Oreos you can, right? Itchy stream, itchy stream. This stream is fucking itchy. This stream is giving me a fucking rash. Breaking out in hives watching this bullshit. Getting so mad at a streamer. I don't know how I didn't roll that up. Getting so mad at a streamer that you just start breaking out in hives is kind of crazy. That's crazy work. That's Crazy Hamburger. Anyone remember Crazy Hamburger? Classic vid. Hello, Najamo. Hello, my name's Najamo. What's yours? If instead of Cowbear was Cheez-It Oreo Cowbear, would this change? It would change something. Probably. Victory Champion, congratulations. I'm saying, like... Get a girlfriend soon. Or a boyfriend. He's bi. Damn, no one wants you for real. Mean parents. How rude. Gritty celebration unlocked. Remember, I'm doing the gritty for Ohio? No, it's Ohio. It was Ukraine. Ohio would have been pretty funny though. Doing the gritty for Ukraine. No Neon, don't eat the glue stick. Dude, Neon, don't eat the glue stick. That whole video never left for me, personally. Such a good one. Oh, Neon, don't eat the glue stick. You can make her laugh and giggle. You can Ohio Riz. Big Dennis Fortnite menu button. I don't remember it verbatim. Why did I just go forward? Why did I do that? I was doing so well. I was thinking too much about Duke Dennis Fortnite menu button. Why didn't they do a Fortnite event for Ukraine to spread awareness? Is that big stupid? The closest thing Fortnite's ever done to activism is they had a Rainbow Royale event in September for a few years instead of June, which, you know, would have made sense. But, you know, it was activism in that it had a rainbow on it, and they added a transgender DC superhero, but specifically avoided mentioning that she was transgender or why she was being added in that update at all. So, you know. They even had an interview with the actress that portrayed her, and no mention at all of why she was picked for Rainbow Royale. So, you know, Tim Sweeney's got some optics that he's got to keep going here, you know? Can't be getting too woke. But they stopped doing that for a few years. They brought it back this year, sort of. Actually, what was it this year? There was something this year that brought back a bunch of the gay stuff. I don't remember what it was. But, like, all the free stuff was back. Like the rainbow sprays and shit like that. Spineless Hollow Company's not Vogue anymore. True. True, true. Too bad the game's still fun. That sucks. Guess I got a vice grip on me. Tim Sweeney posted a picture of himself today and it said, like, current mood, and it's just him, like, doing a peace sign in front of like a statue of the android alien robot droid, whatever it is. Because of Trump. No, that wasn't even 2025, that was like 22? 23? A few years ago. It's funny too, because it's like there was they did a like superhero school season. I think, yeah, that was like kind of it was the third season last year. Chapter 6, Season 3. And they made a TikTok where two of the women in the past were on a date, and they specifically said that it was a date. I was very surprised by that, because usually they aren't that explicit. Usually they're not explicit at all. But you know, people took that and ran, because, you know, why wouldn't you? some reason my chat just like lagged, reconnected. Stream's still fine though, right? Nothing weird happened. Lag machine in the chat, yeah. Somebody's got a bunch of doors slamming. Very loud sound coming out of that statue. Didn't expect it for some reason. What am I doing? Alright, what's my plan of action? I guess I go up here. Grab this shit. Because it's easy. Oh, hey, tell me. I forgot that sometimes they make it nice and you don't have to worry about the bear on top. Where'd you go? Let's go here. I wouldn't name Tuna Transport. It's a good name. Forgot to grab these last time. Good size. Ah. Get the sharks. Ooh, good idea. Am I big enough for that? I mean, I would assume. Good looking out. Just gotta be very careful. There we go. Ooh, that's a lot of bears. We're at Cowbear level now. Cowbear size. What size you gotta be to just like grab it? Not even knock it off. Oh, well, there it is there. I think that my usual spot was kind of like right here. I just gotta be very careful. Over 9 meters. I think, like, what's a good spot for this? Nothing directly in front. No, there is stuff directly in front. Oh no, I didn't go with that. Go this way. Why am I losing my voice? Elephant's scaring me. Where is it? Can't tell. This is probably a bad place to be honest. I don't really know where a better place to be would be. Holy shit. Oh wait. Old? Oh no, it ran away. Maybe this is the method right here. Try to get like a clean shot at it. See if we can scare the Kintaro bears away. Bad news if all these motherfuckers are still here. Try to get out of their way. Oh, bear, come on. Come on, man. Where is it? Why does it move around like so fast? But then it's like when it comes down to this, like taking 8 years to show up. Okay. Alright. We'll get something. We'll get Kintaro Bear, whatever. It's fine. I gotta remember my strat. I'm not gonna get you sick. I'm not sick. I am not stuck in a backpack. Alright, we're just gonna get the cute cow, and then we'll do my plan for next time. Where we'll do Cowbear, and then get on the PS2. Now here's my plan. Is that song in this game? Maybe I should have turned that off. It was kind of unfortunate too that the Kintaro bears were like back to being right next to the Cowbear. So usually you want to... I guess that's why I usually went for the stream, isn't it? Yeah, because the Cowbear's head is peeking out, but the Kintaro bears are completely submerged, so you don't have to worry about them. I just need to figure out what the like best line of attack there is. Because that's how I've always done it. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh. Back to the lab again. Can't see shit. You know, for all the things that they changed the name of in this game, why didn't Balloon Man ever get changed to Bird Man? Or something. He doesn't have balloons. It's simply just not the case. Tomelia. Hello, Tomeo. And let's just do the cute cow. Get it out of the way. I wonder if they would ever be able to do a level. Here's an interesting idea, I think. What if they did a level where you had a very short amount of time, but rather than being completely reset when the timer ran out, you got sent back to the beginning, with everything you already collected, or like a path cleared or something. So it's like you're trying to get to the end, and it's almost kind of like a roguelike sort of deal, where it's like you gotta try to clear out a path so you can get to the end fast. And it's like the faster you do it, the better a score you get or something. But it's like the changes are permanent whenever the time resets. I don't know. I was just thinking about that because it was like, you know, it'd kind of be like a Cowbear level where it's like, if something's in your way, it's like, grab this cow, take it out of the level, now I don't have to deal with it, you know, that kind of thing. But it's like, you know, obviously that's not how it works. So, managed S rank race in one spot. Nice, nice. What platform are you on? So now if you're on PC, you could try out the drive mode on it. Just kind of makes it faster. Switch? Okay. Did you do the developer Katamari Ball session today? I don't know what time it was, but apparently that happened today. Yeah, there was a few devs that I guess played the game, like hopped on Katamari Ball for a bit and were just like doing random lobbies. Pretty cool. I don't own it on Switch as of right now. So. I probably will by July though, because it might be the version that I play, just because it's kind of the worst one. So I think it would be kind of fun to just see. Yeah, I did see that in the patch notes that they fixed up a bit of the draw distance. Is it noticeable? I mean, well, the fact that you're mentioning it, I would assume it probably is. Time is it? 10:49. Going for like almost 3 hours. Could just try to do Cowbear one more time. Yeah, I'll try one more time. If I don't get it on this one, I'll call it here. Actually, I can take these out. Honestly, we can just close this. We don't need that anymore. We know what needs to be done. We're at 99.9% done with the collection. There's only one thing left. And it's the thing that would be left. Something I was thinking about, or I have thought about a lot. I really wish that they would do a Cowbear plush. I would kill for one of those. Could kind of like Frankenstein a bear and a cow plushie together, but like, I would love to have a Cowbear plush. If anyone runs like a plush making like Etsy shop or something, you know, steal that idea and then send me one. Or I'll buy it. Either way, let me know. Cowbear UFO catching would be pretty sick. Cowbear Shogun. Maybe make like a little like felt Shogun helmet or samurai helmet. And kind of like attach it with like a little tie, like an elastic. And most of the machine is cow cones and calves and bear statues, but there's a couple Kintaro bear plushes and one Cowbear. That'd be good. Actually, speaking of like crane game type of things, I don't know if I mentioned this after I went on my California trip, but I got a Frieza, like Dragon Ball Frieza figure from round 1 because for whatever reason it was like So I'll use my mouse here to describe it. So say that like Frieza is right here. The machine was made up of a bunch of conveyor belts. So there's like one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. And then you put in your tokens or whatever. You put your card in whatever. You get plays for it. And then a light goes like and you hit the button, and then wherever the light lands, it runs the conveyor that you landed on a few steps forward. So it's like everything starts off in the back, I would assume, or maybe there's some like cheaper prizes up front. So it's like you would have to go a lot to get it, but it's like it's pretty easy timing, to be honest. And for some reason, somebody had left a Frieza statue, like, well, it isn't a statue, it's more so like kind of just a not posable figure. It's like, I don't know, maybe like half foot tall. But it was like right on the edge. So I just had to do it like 3 times and like just perfect timing every time because it was like just right there in the middle. Easy. Easiest thing I ever got because I kept fucking up the crane games. I couldn't get shit there. I was having such bad luck. Like, anytime we came across a crane game, like the entire trip, and there were a few times, because we did go to a couple different spots. Went to a gachapon store in Little Tokyo. That was a cool one. No Katamari gacha, which wasn't surprising, but I was looking out for it. So that was neat. But I was getting shit luck with the crane games and stuff, and so finally getting the Frieza figure pretty easily was nice. Just because I noticed that somebody had basically left it there for someone to get. The one I did was one where you had to move the chain off the hook with the one-pronged claw to drop the trapdoor. Huh. I don't know if I saw one of those. I mean, I probably did, but I don't remember it. I know something crazy that happened during that is I'm pretty sure Acacia got, like, they had a One Piece exclusive, like, plush collab going on. So you would only win them from round 1 machines. And I'm pretty sure he got like every single one of the straw hats while we were there from Cranes. I was like, god damn. That's some dedication. Joel was pissing me off though. I was trying to get the fucking like white, like turn to, like when you get the power pellet, like the ghosts flash blue and white in Pac-Man. I was so fucking close to getting the white ghost. And Joel walks over and gets it in like 1 try after I was finished. And I'm like, you motherfucker. That Schneider luck. Motherfucker. I'll never forgive him. Only merch Atlas could afford from the Metaphor Collab was keychains and coasters with existing PNGs. That's what it's all about, really. Some, some fucking eye-tight beat. Still kind of mad I never got the Iba plush, but that shit was like an arm and a leg. I wasn't paying that. I could just commit. I could just get one off of like Etsy. Probably it would probably be better. I still have the whatever it is. I mean, obviously I still have. Why would I have gotten rid of them? But I still have the Date and Mizuki plushes that we got from that one store. Actually, I assume you got one. Something, I don't remember. Dude's mowing the grass. No parking. Yes, no parking. Where's the sharks at? We're the sharks, though. Alright, we're Cowbear size again. Once again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Clutch. Get me the fuck out of here. Alright. We're sort of safe now? A little bit. Kinda. Not really. What? Worst dash of all time. Got it. We're done. I forgot how easy that was, because it doesn't go anywhere, because it's like half underground. More than half underground. Planet. And that's the collection done. Now whenever I decide to do more collection stuff, I can just go straight to the PS2 and we don't have to bother with the Cowbear. We will have to do Holy Cow and Kintaro Bear on Katamari 1. Wait a second, do I know I have the collection finished? 99.9%, what are you talking about? What do I still have to do? I did not miss the cute cow. I got the cute cow. Because it was in Chinese Zodiac. See? Right there. What the hell am I missing? Children, fantasy, strange, royal, cousins, fans, professionals, workers, adults, teenagers. Space, these planets. Snacks, food, fruit, vegetable, breeding. Once upon. No, I put that off until they did the update. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna bother with this bullshit. I was like, yeah, I'll just wait. I'm sure they'll fix it eventually. And what do you know? I always win. Cause it was like, it was getting to a point where it was like, I would have to put so much stupid time into getting a perfect run that I was just like, I just want to play something else at this point. I don't really feel like getting the perfect run on this isn't really fun to me. Advertising? What? The hell is this? Oh my god. Hang on. Advertising. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Page 6. Looks like it's company sign. Just right large on the building in the New York area. What? It literally did that. I got all of them. What do you mean? Top viewers, that's the second one today. Get out of here. What the? I'm gonna hop onto Ruby. Swap over to her. My goat to finish this. Thought you were done. Isn't over until the king says it's over. Mop, 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 mop. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, bro. Yeah, this isn't the New York area. That's so stupid. How did I not notice that I didn't have that? It was like the perfect finish, too. Not being sure if I was gonna bother with Cowbear today, and then being like, you know what, let's give it one more shot, and then getting Cowbear right away. It was too good. They had to stop me. My aura was gonna get too high. You can try the Rolling Live DLC in a minute, trust. Yeah, true though. Where the hell am I going? Gotta look at raps again. Go. There we go. Over this way. There's the big building. That one. Which one am I looking for? Dentist? Looking? Is it that one? It's like really fucking wedged in there and annoying. I think it might be. I think that might be why I didn't get it. Oh, I really know how to pack these levels full, huh? What do you think of the new songs, especially Walking on a Star? So, I think that the first 3 tracks, so, Guru Guru Gravity, Alien, what was the other one? I already forget. Shit. Something. Baby Universe, thank you. I think that they were mostly. I think that Baby Universe and Guru Guru Gravity were, like, conceptually could have been really good, but the concept just wasn't executed well enough, sadly. I was just kind of left wanting more out of them by quite a bit. And then the Alien one just felt like it was a backing track that wasn't, that they just had on hand, and they put the Alien vocals over it, and it was just really weird and unfitting. And it's like it seemed like they didn't really even try to make it work well, which was really disappointing. But Walking on a Star is fucking fantastic, and the Family Damascene one was a very surprising pick, and I actually ended up really liking it. It gave me, yeah, I was just saying a bit ago, it gave me some pretty strong, like, Daft Punk Random Access Memories vibes, which is a great thing. So like, I can't say that I, like, hated any of it. I was just kind of like, why'd you guys do that with the first 3? Because it's like, the Baby Universe one, I was like, oh, this like bossa nova kind of style to it is really cool. But then it's like they didn't even have anything inventive with it until the last minute of the song, where they were like kind of overlaying a bit of the chorus over the vocals and stuff, and it was really cool. But it's like they waited until the last minute to do anything interesting with it other than the instrumental. It's like, why? Why just have it be basically a loop of nothing for like 3 minutes? Also, I rolled up everything. And then the Guru Guru Gravity one was like, the instrumental's fine, but it's just like, why wouldn't I just listen to Guru Guru Gravity? Like, it didn't really bring anything new to the table that was interesting enough. It's like if it had like different vocals, maybe, like if it was re-recorded vocals, a different vocalist, that'd be pretty cool. But they didn't do that. I don't know. It was just like the first 3 just seemed kind of aimless. Baby universe for elevators, kinda, yeah. Nothing better than knowing you enjoyed it. Here's something from us to say thank you. A little something for you. I didn't remember that he did that. We stayed up to make this. We actually bothered to make something. King of all Cosmos made a present with our own bare hands. We hope you treasure it. Hello? Hello? I like that they didn't bother to like upscale or like make a new flame texture. It's just like super fucking pixelated. Actually, speaking of like textures and stuff in this game, can somebody make a mod that makes the smoke just one puff of smoke instead of these two like unfolded textures things, like shitty UV map? Like, can somebody fix that? It's pissed me off since the game released. It's like the one thing that's been like, why did they fucking do that? I hate looking at it. It's the infinity symbol, yeah. The game has infinite fun. It's like, I realized it day one and it's made me angry the entire time. I'm like, why, how would you do that? Did they make like did they somehow just like have a front and back texture and then manage to just not map the UV correctly to just have it be one face? How did they do that? Don't worry, someone will make a mod for it. My influence is really big. So if I say, hey, somebody should make a mod of this, it'll happen for sure. Probably not. But I don't know, maybe. I'm just opening this. Why does it say that I have new things on that? I don't. It's gonna piss me off too. I know it's done. Someone call Creolo. Anyway, I got everything. It's all done. The only thing I have left on this save file is Million Roses, which actually, let's go check on that. I'm not gonna do roses right now. Maybe I'll just roll around one level, but just to cap it off. But how many do I have? $8,766. I haven't done much. Do a little bit. One go around the racetrack, you know, for old time's sake. One day I'll get the, I think it would be nice to, maybe at some point, like, just to get it on camera. Do, maybe like the last couple thousand of the save file on stream. Though we could also just wait until the inevitable Million Roses marathon, whenever I'm in a state insane enough to pull that off. That would require a lot of prep time, and probably getting people here in person, so that I don't go completely insane, and hand off the controller. And obviously we would have to schedule other things to do, like, you know, have the roses keep going in like a side camera, but then like play another game on the main screen, shit like that. I've described this before. I've wanted to do it since I started streaming, but it's like, you know, that's like a day's worth of undertaking at least. So, you know, being able to keep it going for that would be pretty crazy. It would be a charity thing too, of course. It'd be kind of, I feel like it would be kind of stupid to not do it as a charity thing. You'd have to buy the king cutout. No, definitely. We'd need a, we would definitely need like a TMK king cutout somewhere on set. Get 10k. I mean, well, yeah, that's easy. Get 69,420. Okay, we're doing that now. Ambitious for a streamer with an average of 5 years. Yeah, no, seriously. That is the one thing, is just like, I would hope that people would show up with it being a charity thing. I remember thinking that maybe we could get like Keita to signal boosted or something. If it were a charity deal, and just get more people donating for whatever chosen cause it were to be. Like, I would hope people would be willing to spread the word if it was an actual charity. Otherwise, I'd be a little disappointed if word didn't get out to people. I remember seeing one time too, like, I don't know how real this is, but I remember seeing people be like, did you know that if someone runs a charity, they can actually pocket like X amount of the money? Like, that sounds like bullshit. That sounds like some shit that somebody just came up with to get people mad at someone. But I don't know, maybe it's true. I've never heard of some shit like that other than that one time, so... I'd honestly be kind of pissed off if it were true. I'd be like, well, fuck that, I'm donating. Why would I keep that? In that way on my conscience, what the hell? Start a charity just for the stream. Start a donation goal to get the charity stream going. I mean, actually, that isn't the most far-fetched thing, like, you know, start a donation goal to, like, get the necessary things that you would need to prepare for, like, a 24-hour plus stream. That isn't the most out there thing to start a donation goal for. There have been stranger things. Like the show. The Human Fund. I think there's a band called the Human League. That just made me think of that. One more. No, mother. Now I gotta go to 12,000. Just kidding. The completionist loophole? Yeah, true. Katamari month is 67 is Million Roses Marathon. True. Well, we're, at 1% of the way? Is 10,000 1% of a million?
Called off.
1.1% or some shit? That sounds right. Alright. Well, we got the bunny ears, we got some roses. Cowbear's finished. The game's over. Ugh. Oh, my back hurts. Alright. Was there anything else? I feel like there was something I wanted to talk about, but I don't remember what it was. I still have the Rolling Life 50 candies thing. I still never got the last two 50 candies, people. I still have Dr. Katamari, who's only on, you won't believe this, Katamari 2 and Crabs. And I still gotta get Cute Cow from Cowbear, which is a really annoying one. When's the stream where you get cookies for every cousin in Versus? Really soon. Really, really soon. Fight, fight. I keep mentioning this every stream, but I haven't played Rolling Live really in like 2 weeks. Maybe 3. Been slacking. I'm not gonna get the mask anytime soon at this rate. Let me actually... That was a weird sound. Let me check my Tap My Katamari save right now. Let me just pull this up. Not on stream, because I would have to, like, set up the Elgato. What the fuck is this? You want to hear something really cool? Apparently, the Fortnite mobile app icon at the moment is a character from Steal a Brainrot, and not a Fortnite character. It's like a Brainrot dragon. That's real nice. Let me take a screenshot of this actually, just to show. Just show how bad it truly is. Yeah, lots of integrity and good people. It really fucking sucks because it's like so much of like the art team and like the actual gameplay design and stuff, it's like you can tell that people like are really putting effort into it, but then it's like the corporate side of it is just so fucking bad. It's so stupid. Like Tim Sweeney's like, we gotta get the metaverse going. No, you don't. You really don't. Nobody, it's like, I can't even say nobody cares because it's like they do have millions of players playing fucking Steal a Brainrot on Fortnite. How many of those people are bots? Who knows? But still, it's like it's obviously doing something for them, which blows. It's like, just leave that to Roblox, man. You had a good thing. Like, you still have a good thing. It hasn't gone away. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of notifications. Man, I'm popular. Where the hell am I going? There I'm going. Streamer. Check my Steam theme. That's pretty sick. Like a Windows 7 look. Windows Vista. Yeah, let me... I sent it to stream reference, but I'm gonna pull it up here. Look at this bullshit. What is that? Why are the colors so weird? It might just be compression from Discord. Cannot think of anything that could make me go back to it. That's fair. Next Fortnite update will be AI generated. There was a report that had absolutely no evidence behind it that said that they were gonna start using AI for like drafting skin concepts. But there was no reference for it, and some of the artists I think even came out and said like, I'm not doing that. And so who knows? They already had the fucking AI Darth Vader in the game, so sky's the limit, really. Also, now I'll open up Tap. I'm on stage 112. This is my second run through. Got 44.21 DD coins. Getting Magnetic Heart and Critical Chance. And We Are Katamari Family. Doing a little Crossy Mushroom. Doing a little Coin Soul. Get that for 30 seconds. 4-finger attack. The dragon looks AI. You'll never believe what they make the Steal a Brainrot game thumbnail out of. You'll never believe it. Yeah, no, it's like with how far they seem to want to push like stupid bullshit like Steal a Brainrot into your face, it's like it's hard to turn away from it. But it's like I really like their Battle Royale gameplay. I love a lot of their cosmetics. It's like, you know, I try to, especially these days, I try to kind of limit myself on how much I'm actually getting for like collaboration stuff. That's like they've sadly been putting out a lot of stuff that I really liked. Unfortunately, but you know, compared to how I used to go about stuff, I've been getting a lot less out of it. At least like on that front. So I'm upgrading like all of my cousins because I have a shit ton of money. Oh, can't upgrade him. I'm at level 114. I have 121 candies. I should upgrade the prince. Not with the candies, but like, I should upgrade them. Alright, my shoutcast of Tap My Katamari is now over. I think we can end the stream now. Save the world update into Save the Metaverse, Chad GBD. Yeah, Save the World is still fine. Triple T. Yeah, apparently Tung 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 Sahur might be coming as a skin. There was a leak that said that he's going to. And I can't lie, I'm probably gonna get that, because it's they hook me with how stupid some of the shit is. I'm like, god damn it, that's really funny. Takes back everything I said. You hop on, we're playing Triple T squads. Tung tung tung. Yeah, the Chappell Roan stuff's interesting. I'm not a huge Chappell Roan fan. I never really got into her music. Like, it's obviously good, but it's just not really my type of music. But I have crew, so it's like I get the passes for everything anyway. So, but for some reason, she's the first festival icon that what is it? She's the first festival icon that has her shop bundle leaving the shop before the season is over. Cause her season ends in like 2 weeks? Maybe more? I don't know. I think it might end with the Battle Royale season, which is the 18th. And the Chaperone shop bundle leaves the shop on the 6th for some reason. Don't know why. Triple T is like Mewtwo. You're right, though. That's completely true. I'm just always really curious as to what the next musician is gonna be, because it's like I'm always kind of scared for how whether festival's gonna go under, because things haven't been looking good for the past few years, but they've kept it going. They brought in Gorillaz. I can't complain about that. They brought in Daft Punk too, even though they didn't get their own season. Gorillaz and Daft Punk. I can't ask for much more. So, you know, I'm interested to see what's next, and if I'll care, because it's like that's the only two musical acts I wear the skins from. So I do every once in a while. I pop on the Anderson .Paak skin. I do like Silk Sonic. Not often. Silk Sonic's really good though. Never complain when they bring in Gorillaz. Katamari Backbling coming in June Trust. I mean, they've done 2 Namco collabs. They have the Pac-Man Backbling and emote, and they have the Galaga emote. Or it's Galaxian. It might be Galaxian. I don't know. It's one of the two. Yeah, that's the only Namco stuff they ever did, which is weird because it's like if they collabed with Namco, it's like you'd think they'd get like a Tekken character or something. No, nothing. It's like both of those were like 3, almost 4 years ago now. Pretty crazy. Anyway, we've talked for much too long. I want to go. I want to get out of here. Anyway, though, have a good night, everybody. I don't know what the next stream will be, but it'll be something. It'll probably be Yoshi's Island, actually. Probably like this weekend. I still gotta do the next 4 cousin models, too, because I think we only have 4 left as of right now. So if you got any cousin OCs, send them in. Because we only have 4 more. Where's my folder? There it is. Yeah, I'm just checking real quick. Wherever it is, cousin list. Yeah, next up is Lulu, Connie, Quince, Fukina. Yeah, Yoshi's Woolly World's up next. Alright, good night.